Hey everyone, I'm Joe.
Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Bart.
And I'm Gio. And you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Malik.
Hi, my name is Malik and I'm 17 years old and I got a problem with my girlfriend. She's clingy as fuck and I may sound like an asshole, but you don't understand. I found her in my bedroom 6:45 a.m. Scared the fuck out of me. And she follows me everywhere. She doesn't have any independence. I want to get her out of my life and be happy again. Thank you.
Damn.
So she's clingy and she just appeared out of the mist.
Sounds
6:45.
like a stalker.
Imagine you just wake up, like you're sleeping and you wake up and you just see this I've been watching you type of look.
That's like Twilight. That's a scene in Twilight. She wakes up and he's just watching her like, what the fuck? That's creepy.
You know why people get clingy is because they have no self-control over their emotions and they have to act impulsively on how they're feeling at the moment without even caring about how it affects the other person. They're so emotional to the point where their mind is clouded and they think what they're doing is gonna be sweet or they think what they're doing is gonna make you happy, but in reality, it's scaring the fuck out of you and it makes you wanna go away. And that goes for guys and girls. Like, people don't know that the intensity of what they wanna express in their emotions are too fucking much and they need to tone that shit down. For them, they have this self-righteous attitude of like, but I'm fucking expressing my love for you and doing all this shit for you and I want you bad and like whatever. You should be happy, but then in reality, it's a selfish feeling that they need to understand. So you gotta like, if you had it up to here and you feel like there's no other choice, then you just gotta break it off. But if you feel like, well, maybe she could change.
I mean, I don't even know how I would break up with her because I feel like since she's already kind of out there, outside of like what I'm normally used to, that I feel like how I break up with her has to be very strategic.
You gotta change the locks and move across the country.
You know what though? The reason why people are clingy and go even more intense is because they're not getting the right type of communication from their partner. So as soon as someone starts acting a little clingy or crazy, I put them in their place. You just gotta stop them in their tracks. What happens is a lot of people who are too passive or too fucking vague or not straight up enough, they enable this type of clingy behavior because they don't want to hurt their feelings, so they kind of like beat around the bush. And then the other person senses this weird communication and they go, maybe I have to be even more fucking loving now because I'm not getting the right type of reciprocation that I need. You're the one that lets them be clingy.
That's true. If you leave it up for assumption and they're already an insecure, clingy person, they're gonna assume that what you want is more clingy. But if you stop them in their tracks and you set them straight and you clearly communicate what you want, then you don't leave any room for assumption and they'll be like, oh fuck, I'm being overly bearing.
Yep.
So I think that's actually the perfect solution then. It's like, yeah, he's fed up with it and he probably already knows that it's gonna end, but what he should do is clearly communicate that and just be like, hey, this is the behavior that you're putting out there and this is the behavior I don't like, you need to stop that. And then if she doesn't do it, then that's perfect. Now she clearly knows where she fucked up and why the relationship is ending.
And if you're scared because she's crazy or whatever, it's like, dude, it's because you prolonged that type of communication for so long that you let her get this way.
Yeah, and what Joe means by you let her get this way, again, is he's saying you clearly did not communicate that very first moment that you realized that you didn't like that behavior. So since you didn't voice it, that's what he means by you let it prolong and it got to this point. Not that she's crazy because of you, because she's already crazy on her own.
But you could control her crazy because I've done it before.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Ask the Feels. If you guys never want to miss an episode, make sure to subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. If you guys have any questions you guys would like to submit, go ahead and visit AskTheFeels.com. And if you guys want to stay close to us and see what we're up to, follow us on all our social medias in the description down below. Check out what we just shot.
Wait, didn't you have a similar situation where, or was it you, your first time?
She has no problem with that.
When you were like, this shit's fucking crazy. I can't do